This video was created to abide by YouTube's terms of service.
But my holy boo.
We now return you to your regular broadcast.
Hello wonderful people of places, my name is Amanda Snowflake and I am a social justice warrior.
The chosen one.
Yeah, that's a thing. I know the term's usually used in negative context with a negative connotation, but I fully embrace it due to the fact that if I'm going to be labeled as something against my consent regardless, I might as well take a negative and turn it into a positive. So yeah, so I am 19, whoop whoop, and this is my video response. Some awesome people on the Amazing Atheist channel made a video asking questions, so I thought I'd respond to it. And yes, I know the video is not actually meant to be answered, it's most likely rhetorical, but people in the comments were asking to see an actual SJW's opinion, so I thought I'd give my opinion. Again, if you feel anything I say in the video is inappropriate, negative, or socially wrong, I don't know how to phrase that one, I do so apologize. I like to remind you I have autism, or autism spectrum disorder. The proper term is on the spectrum. I don't really use the term autism anymore, so I have a hard time telling what's usually socially acceptable and what isn't.
I need gopher chucks.
That statement's gonna bite me in the butt. Due to my disability, so if you guys feel like I'm conveying myself improperly or I misspeak or anything, feel free to let me know. It actually really helps me improve the quality of my videos. So yeah, let's begin. Also, you should check out the original video and support the original creators, because I am making a video response to their unoriginal material. And despite being a SJW, I don't hate people who have different views than me. That's a common misconception about the community. So I do think these people are very intelligent, though I disagree with majority of what they are saying, or where their minds are coming from, or viewpoints are coming from, I should say. I do suggest you to check out their channels, because I actually watch some of these people. Like Mr. Repzion, I'm a huge fan of his, actually. Despite disagreeing with him on everything, I feel he's very articulate and conveys his points well from his perspective. So yeah, anyways, I'm rambling, because I tend to do that. On with the video, whoop whoop!
Do you want women to be equal, or do you want women to be a protected class? You can't have both. If you expect society to treat women as equal with men, why don't women have to take responsibility for their own safety?
Hey, who's he? I don't know.
That's actually a very valid question. That is not something I personally agree with, but that is generally the approach to that. So in other words,
People feel women should be treated as you put it, special class, because they feel women have been treated as underclass. And
that's not, again, something I agree with, but it's something that is commonly held within the social justice community.
Your story makes my heart heavy and my prostate weak. My bladder is full to bursting.
What are you afraid will happen when you leave your safe space?
Generally, for those who don't know this, I am a rape survivor. When I leave
my safe space,
I usually get panic attacks. For those who don't know, I have PTSD. Or I've suffered from it.
What are the odds of that?
Let me go into detail about this. It's a little bit of a backstory. So a safe space for me specifically, because a safe space is different for everyone. If I were to leave my safe space, I think what you're trying to address is that safe spaces are in general. What you're getting at is that that everything should be a safe space, which
I don't believe is true.
But when safe spaces exist, they're meant to be safe. So I hope that answered your question. I ramble a lot. Sorry about that.
You would be the chosen one.
Master!
How can you possibly justify the idea that it's somehow racist to disagree with Black Lives Matter, and yet it's not racist when a black person tweets something like, "Kill all white"?
The Black Lives Matter movement was formed out of a discussion on police brutality towards black individuals.
I must apologize for Wimp Lo. He is an idiot. We have purposely trained him wrong, as a joke.
When someone tweets something like "kill all white people," it's usually meant in a joking connotation, which I know seems really weird and bizarre.
Legend tells us that the true chosen one will bear the mark of infinite wisdom.
But normally the tweets aren't that extreme. The tweets are more so along the lines of, "Oh, I fucking hate white people," or "white people suck," or "watching white people all just go die in a hole somewhere." And usually black individuals are using that to relieve stress of stuff that's happened. And more so, Black Lives Matter is a movement to call attention to the fact that black people are being murdered all the time in situations in which they wouldn't be if they were whites. And that's an issue. So, yeah, but...
And that makes All Lives Matter
more so racist,
because you're essentially calling attention away from the people who need the attention the most.
So you're essentially saying, it's like saying, "Don't kill puppies," and people are like, "Don't kill all animals," or
don't hate atheists. Don't hate people of any belief system. Which both statements are true, but if you're focusing on atheists and why they get discriminated against, to suddenly take the attention away from that
and focus on people of all beliefs invalidates the original intention and point, so it's not really a good thing to do.
I remember a long time ago when a good friend of mine told me there would be a chosen one.
There will be a chosen one.
There are 13% more women in college right now than men. So if the whole goal of feminism is equality, shouldn't we have some men-only scholarships in order to equal everything out?
If a woman has the same credentials as a man, and a man and woman go to apply for the same position, whether it be a college or a job, it's generally harder for the woman to get the job. It doesn't mean she's less deserving or that the people are inherently sexist, but due to microaggressions and just mentality that we as Americans have as a society, the man will most likely get the job. There's statistics, there's studies, there's all kinds of stuff that shows this. It's not some made-up fad. And I'll link some in the description if I can, or if I'm asked to. But generally speaking, that's why women's scholarships exist specifically, because women have a harder time getting into colleges simply for the fact that they are women.
Then he told me of the significance.
It will be significant.
If a male has the same credentials, he will more likely get the scholarship. That is a thing.
And then he killed the dog.
Feminism and egalitarianism are both for equal rights, then why does one start with a gendered prefix while the other one is entirely gendered?
Because in regards to feminism specifically, its focus is on equality of gender, so it makes sense for it to have a gendered prefix.
You will now receive the Fist of Fury. Prepare the long rubber glove. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. I wonder where my glove will go.
When my granduncle was dropping bombs on London, did your grandparents get out of their bunkers in the morning to protest with signs that read, "Not all Nazis"?
Generally speaking, my great-grandparents were sent to a concentration camp, and my current grandparents, the ones that are the parents of my mother, were marching with Martin Luther King. So, yeah. I don't think they would have carried a sign that says "Not all Nazis," and I'm not sure where that notion is coming from. Again, I don't know where a lot of these perceptions are coming from, but that just might be my own ignorance, and please educate me if so.
Do you think every cis white male is born racist? Racism is a learned behavior.
I would not consider every white straight cis male to be racist. However,
every white person in general.
I'm a man too, you know. I go pee-pee standing up.
Tends to have racist microaggressions that they're not aware of.
The chosen one is here to help us. I like him.
I probably do racist things without knowing it because I am not black and do not know the full history of what it's like to be black, or a full reality of that. It's not that I'm intentionally going out of my way to be racist, but I probably have some racist microaggressions, just as you as a straight white cis male probably have some transphobic or homophobic microaggressions without initially realizing it. We're not saying you intentionally go out of your way to be hateful towards us in a marginalized group, but we are saying you may do things on occasion that are not okay, that are harmful to us without intending to, which is always an accident, but that's what a microaggression is.
I now officially know too much.
When I'm singing along with rap music, is it okay if I say the word nigga?
No, it is not, because you are not black. This is a point I cannot articulate very well, but to put it simply,
when black people use the N-word, it's because they're taking something that is very negative towards them and trying to reclaim it, trying to make it something positive, which has been done with tons of words throughout history.
They're trying to take something with a negative connotation and make it a positive connotation. I'm not saying that's right or wrong, I'm just saying that's what they're attempting to do. You as a white person don't have something that's not a negative towards you as a white person, so you should probably not say that word. Ever.
Take a close look, 'cause I rule, baby!
And who do you rule? The large dark nipple people?
I rock and roll all day long!
Have you guys tried drinking this shit? It's great.
I have attempted suicide in the past, though not by drinking bleach, by taking pills. It didn't work out very well, and I was thankfully rescued, but I have considered it. So, not bleach though. Not bleach. I don't like that amount of pain.
I'm sure on some planet your style is quite impressive, but your weak link is, this is Earth.